So one of the interesting side effects of our rapidly changing world, we're going from just last year, 2015, 14 billion network devices on the face of the planet, to 2022, anywhere between 75 billion on up, with only about 8 billion people on the face of the planet by 2022. So that's exponential change, that's not linear change. Also, the amount of data on the face of the planet is doubling every year, such that by 2022, there will be more data on the face of the planet than all human eyes see in the course of a year. And so we will literally be drowning in data if we weren't already. We're going to be drowning even more. But one of the interesting side effects is that's blurring the lines between what used to be done just by government professionals. I mean, now you think about it. Whereas in the 1700s, sending a packet of information between DC and New York was 3 days, and that was by horseback. And now it's, milliseconds. And so raising that up and saying what used to be done just by government doesn't have to be in the future. It can be done by members of the public. At the FCC 2 years ago, we launched a mobile speed test app that if you wanted to, you could download it, it would actually test your connection speed, and if you wanted to share it with the FCC, it would anonymously share your results. We made the code open source so that people could take a look at it and see by design, we didn't know what your IP address was, and by design, we didn't know who you were in a 5-mile radius, so privacy was baked in. And as a result, that got public trust, and we actually were the 4th most downloaded app, right behind Google Chrome on the iOS store. For a while, just for a very short time. But I raised that because I think that was the first for public service, and it showed how hungry the public was to possibly get involved to inform decision-making in a public service organization. So I raised that because where in the past maybe things had to be done by government by itself because we didn't have the communication infrastructure that we did, I think more and more if you want to, and if you want to volunteer, and you don't have to if you don't want to, the public can get involved directly. Private sector organizations can do partnerships and do public-private partnerships if they want to think beyond their bottom line. And yes, we'll still need some government professionals, but it's really that triangle of everybody together doing public service as opposed to just government professionals. The other thing is I also like to say, first and foremost, I'm a public servant, which means I'm here to serve the public. And so by using public service versus government, I think that's a good reminder of why we're here.